Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Mohante's channel Modeling and Simulation. Today we are going to have a different simulation where we are going to, I'm going to present to you the water balance approaches. So what I already prepared the simulation tree for you. I have already prepared, but because it's been there in my all the videos that how to prepare, how to make a simulation tree. So absolutely no problem for that. But in this case, so I have just made the folder field water balance where I have taken two types of soil types, two types of soils. One is clay in nature and one is silt, because just to check whether we are able to see how much difference in there in extractable water content, or maybe runoff, or maybe other parts of water balance in presence of rain. And here we don't have a crop. It's field water balance without any crop. So you'll find there is nothing in the manager folder in both the paddock. I deleted the manager. Nothing is there because we are not going to show the crop, only how much water is stored in the profile due to your uh, types of, okay, due to your rainfall. So what you do, so I named one as field clay, then Smith as usual. And so I'm going to have 1 year approach. I am here the work, so 2000 1st of January to 31st December 2000. So 1 year, you can take many years, but I want to show you how water balance approach we can work on using AppSim. So summary file, don't worry about that. Manager, nothing. So absolutely no in the paddock. So similarly, you choose a vertical, also black soil, what I chose, then water, the depth of all those profile you have, different intervals, then bulk density at dry, lower limit, your permanent wilting percentage, drained upper limit is your field capacity saturation. Then ksat value also you can put here if it is required. If you know the depth wise values, ksat is saturated hydraulic conductivity is required when you go for rice, cultivation. You go for ponding where you want to restrict the movement of water. That time you need these values, how much you want to put in this here and how much water you want to retain in the surface soil. But here I don't want to go for ponding now, because I want to work on how much water is stored in the profile due to rain. So these values, no problem, absolutely. And here what, similarly, this is also a field of organic matter. Don't require initial water. Actually, earlier cases I have put 10% evenly distributed. I have made it 100% full. So it is profile is full. So now fertilizer, all those things doesn't have any meaning at this stage. So what we'll do, we go for variable in this type of clay. What are the outputs? As mentioned earlier, date, every day you can have output. Then rain, because you want to show in the graph due to rainfall how much runoff is there or how much extractable soil water is there. So I'm just putting in how much water is stored or how much water is extractable water present in the soil. So similarly, you can have another here, and the name of silt. So here what I did, actually I choose is silt, the moderately clay content soil, and of similar depth I choose, so that I can compare. And it follows the same, all those things whatever you can see in similar fashion. And you can get soils from here, just for your own understanding. I told you earlier, you can make your own soil. You can make, you change your depth interval, you can change your, you know you can put your own values of field capacity, permanent wilting percentage, all those things. It doesn't and also so what I did, actually I took one from here from Bangladesh silt continue southern Bangladesh, then choose anything, any silt one is the berry here. So I took that one. So drag and drop. If you remember how to take, simply press left cursor of your key and you drop in the paddock, drag and drop in the paddock. But since I have done that, I just wanted to show you how it is done, which way we do it. Similarly, there is nothing in the manager because we are going for the soil without any crop in the profile. Then output similarly will have only those four parameters. So and graph at the end and we will do. Let's see, put it the, if you want to go for one simulation, then click the cursor on this one, then go for run the simulation, but we are not going to do that. Similarly, if you want to do the silt, because I have named it field silt field clay, you can do also. But if you put in on the top of this simulation tree and go for you know running the simulation, then there is nothing there actually. It's one simulation, only field water balance, nothing is there, no crop, nothing is there, so it's quick ended very quickly. So what we'll do, we'll go to the graph. In the graph section, I have named it extractable soil water, otherwise you'll find X and Y. So we'll search for those file. Don't worry about this file because already I run, that's why it is there, but browse it. It is in the same folder. So field clay 1, put control, press control, then go for moving the cursor field clay, field silt out. So these are two output files we want to use for our graph, and it has come here. So simply press enter, it will come here. Then go for plotting. Sorry, go for putting the simulation. So suppose if you earlier there, so delete all those things, doesn't matter, you delete it and we'll bring it again. So what we'll do, when you press the left cursor key here, then it will be pink. And press date, it will move there. Then bring your cursor here and press it. Then whatever other things you want to bring from there, simply, since it is pink, anything you press on here, your left cursor key, and it will move there. So I put it on run move there. I put it on cursor here and run up there. Extractable soil water. So these three actually you want to work on it, and you'll compare these two types of soil. So let's go there to the graph. So what is there? I want to tell you that when you have two types of soil, one is clay and look at the extractable water content. It's more on the clay, more in the clay soil than in the silt type of soil. So that's what actually that means. So it shows how sensitive is your model. And then another thing you can work on also uh, about the rain. So during the rainfall, you will find if it is silt or clay, because it's the same weather file I have taken, so it doesn't matter. So if you put 2, the value will be remain same. So what, look at this during the rainy days. So ocean water content in the profile gone up, and so similarly you can work on run up and all those things. You can see how they work, and during the rainy days only the runoff goes up because you receive rain on the surface of the soil, so there is a chance to run up depending upon the type of soil profile, clay or silt, slope of the land, infiltration capacity, how much water intake into the profile, then there will be runoff. And usually the light textured soil or maybe the clay soil, you'll find runoff is more than that of the light textured soil. So friends, this is about the simplest way to simulate soil field water balance without a crop. If you put the crop just like you do, you can work on that, you can find extra water content, but this will vary depending upon your treatment, your tillage operation, crop residue, organic matter, or your plant growth, and the type of soil. Your extractable water content will change. So friend, this is for today, and hope you understand this simple simulation, and keep watching my channel, and enjoy your day. Stay safe, and thank you very much for watching my channel. Have a great day.